Recording in progress.
Hi everybody, thank you for choosing to invest in your own well-being by taking part in this practice. The invitation is to find a posture that's going to support you for the next 20-25 minutes or so. If you're sitting with a straight back but not rigid, not forced, relaxing the shoulders in their joints. You may choose to lie down, stand up, but choosing a posture that's going to cause you the least discomfort. If you're lying down, please remember perhaps a cushion below the knees or behind the head. The intention is to fall into wakefulness. So when you're ready, taking this moment to choose that posture that's going to support you whilst we practice, making any adjustments, slight adjustments that need to be made, and taking your time to come gently into this moment. If you're sitting, your feet firmly on the floor or connecting with the carpet. And if you are sitting in a straight back chair, perhaps slightly away from the back of the chair, maybe a half centimetre even, supporting yourself in a posture that's relaxed and comfortable. You can choose to close your eyes, or if you're sitting in front of the screen, you may choose to keep your eyes open, but perhaps looking below the screen if that's possible, looking away from the screen, adopting a soft focus. And also remembering that you can come out of the practice at any point, at any time that you choose, perhaps leaving the practice, sitting quietly, lying quietly, perhaps opening your eyes if they've been closed. And then, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, rejoining the practice. To begin with, I'll read us this poem from Danna Faulds. Just for now. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you, and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant. Just for now. letting these words from Danna Faulds resonate in the deep well of the body as we come into stillness to the practice just for now. Perhaps setting your intentions for this practice, and they may be as simple as increasing your body awareness. What brings you to practice? What does your heart most desire? The invitation is to become aware of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. Breathing in, breathing out. Perhaps noticing how the breath deepens when we bring the focus of our attention to it. Noticing the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. No need to control the breath. The body knows how to breathe. Simply noticing as the breath enters the body and leaves the body. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. For the first part of this practice, I'm going to offer a body scan. When you're ready, allowing the awareness of your breath to fade gently, kindly into the background, and allowing the focus of your attention to travel perhaps with the next in-breath down through the body, across the torso, down into the legs, the knees, down through the legs, the ankles, into the feet. Allowing the focus of our attention to shift to the toes. Starting with the toes, awareness of what is happening right here, right now. The left foot, the right foot, the big toe, the little toe, the toes in between. Any sensations that are here in this moment, becoming aware of sensations in the toes, and then letting the focus of our attention move gently into awareness of the feet. The left foot, perhaps the heel, the arch of the foot, perhaps the pad of the foot, or the sides of the foot, or the skin enveloping the feet. Taking your time to become aware of sensations in the left foot, and then the right foot. That same process. Sensations inside the foot. The arch of the foot, the heel, the pad, the sides of the foot, the skin. Or perhaps different sensations in the right foot compared to the left foot. How different are the sensations? Noticing any and all sensations that are here in this moment. And then, when you're ready, allowing the focus of your attention to move gently, perhaps moving with the next available in-breath to awareness of the ankles. The right ankle, the left ankle. Noticing any and all sensations that are here in this moment, in the ankles, the complex joints of the ankles, noticing perhaps sensations in the bones or the sinew, the tendons, taking our time to become aware of any and all sensations that are here in this moment. And with every practice, the mind is going to wander. And if the mind wanders at any point during this practice, the invitation is to notice where the mind has gone, recognize and allow the mental activity that is here simply to be here. No need to resist anything. Anything that is here is welcome. And then, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, coming back to awareness of sensations in the body, in the ankles. Gently returning to exploring the sensations that are here. And then, when you're ready, allowing the focus of your attention to move gently up into the lower legs, the shin bone, the calf muscles, the sensations on the skin perhaps that envelops the lower legs. Any and all sensations that are here, taking our time to explore, become aware, sensations in the lower legs, and then letting go of awareness of the lower legs, becoming aware of sensations in the knees. Complex joints, the knees, recognizing and valuing everything that they do for us. Each moment of each day, how much we rely on our knees, exploring with the next available in-breath that focus of our attention, the cartilage, the bone, tendons, or the skin enveloping recognizing and allowing any sensations that are here just to be here, or indeed perhaps there's no sensations. And that's absolutely as it should be. If there are no sensations, simply sitting quietly with the knees the focus of our attention. And then, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, allowing that spotlight of attention to move into the thighs. The thigh bone, the longest bone in the body, the muscle, thigh muscles, the skin, any and all sensations that are here. Mind wandering? That's not a problem, nothing to worry about. If the mind has wandered, simply recognize the mental activity that's here, allowing and letting be, and then, when you're ready, coming back to awareness of the thighs. Sitting for the next few moments, exploring our thighs, inside the thighs, recognizing and allowing any sensations that are here simply to be here. And then, when you're ready, and only when you're ready, letting go of awareness of the thighs, letting the thighs be here in the background as we continue our body scan, our exploration of our body awareness, moving into the hip joints, the left hip, the right hip, and also noticing any sensations that are here and the soft organs in between our pelvic girdle, any and all sensations. Perhaps sensations are strongest if you're sitting where the sit bones contact the chair, or if you're lying down where the sit bones contact the bed. What sensations are here in the body at this moment? Allowing and letting be, noticing, simply noticing. Mind wandering, you know what to do. When you're ready, and only when you're ready, coming back to awareness of the hips, the pelvic girdle, breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And then allowing our body scan to continue and becoming aware of sensations in the back. Perhaps starting with the small of the back, what sensations are here right now, in this moment. Perhaps there's tightness or tension, perhaps a slight muscle ache, or perhaps there's no sensations. That's absolutely fine. Nothing wrong, nothing to worry about. And allowing our body scan to continue from the small of the back up along the spine into the broad expanse of the back. Any sensations that are here, allowing the focus of our attention to move into the shoulder blades perhaps. The space between the shoulder blades. Any and all sensations. And throughout this practice, our mind's going to wander. If it does, simply acknowledging where the mind has gone, and then gently, softly, choosing when to return to awareness of the back, sensations inside the back, as we continue our body scan. Moving up into the shoulders, the left shoulder, the right shoulder. Any sensations that are here, and then allowing the focus of our attention to sweep down the left arm, the top of the arm, the elbow, the forearm, into the hand, the left hand, softening the hand, softening again, exploring the fingers, the thumb, the pinky, the fingers in between. And then, when you're ready, allowing the focus of your attention, that spotlight of awareness, to sweep up the left arm, the left shoulder, over onto the right shoulder, and down into the right arm. The top of the arm, the elbow, the lower arm, the wrist, into the hand, the palm of the hand, fingers, thumb, pinky, fingers in between. Noticing perhaps how the sensations in the right hand differ from the left hand, similar to different sensations on the right foot and the left foot. Or perhaps there's no difference, or perhaps there's no sensations. Softening the hand, softening again. And then when you're ready, allowing the spotlight of our attention to travel back up the right arm, to the right shoulder, and then exploring the neck and the throat, any sensations that are here in the neck and the throat in this moment. Continuing our exploration up into the head, perhaps focusing initially on the face, inside the face. The eyes, the cheekbones, the jaw, the teeth, the lips, perhaps noticing the micro muscles around the mouth and the eyes, and if you can, imagining them relaxing again, As we continue our exploration, our body scan, the nose, the cartilage in the nose, up the forehead, the eyebrows, the hairline, the ears, up into the scalp, that space that we imagine our brain occupies inside the head. Noticing any and all sensations that are here in this moment. Allowing, letting be. No need to change anything. Simply acknowledging what is here in this moment. What sensations there are as we become aware of our body. James Joyce said Mr. Duffy lived a short distance from his body. For us, taking the opportunity to become fully aware of sensations in the body as we expand our awareness from sensations in any particular part of the body to the whole body, recognizing the body as a field of sensations. Sitting or lying here, breathing with the whole body, that whole body awareness. Taking the next few moments to breathe with the whole body, apart, perhaps imagining breathing in through the toes, all the way up through the legs, the torso, the head, the arms, and then breathing in all the way down through the body, the torso, the arms, the hands, the legs, into the feet. The breath leaving the body from the toes. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Just for now, without asking how, let yourself sink into stillness. Just for now, lay down the weight you so patiently bear upon your shoulders. Feel the earth receive you, and the infinite expanse of the sky grow even wider as your awareness reaches up to meet it. Just for now, allow a wave of breath to enliven your experience. Breathe out whatever blocks you from the truth. Just for now, be boundless, free, with awakened energy tingling in your hands and feet. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant. Just for now. And then, before we complete our practice, whilst we sit or lie here, breathing with the whole body, relaxed, investing in our own well-being, the invitation is to bring to mind a recent time when you were kind to yourself. This doesn't have to be anything grandiose. It may have been a time you chose to make your favourite cup of tea or a coffee, perhaps a stretch. Perhaps it was a time you chose to meditate or go for a walk in nature, bringing to mind a time in the recent past when you chose to be kind to yourself. And bringing this situation to the centre of your attention, the mind's eye, reliving that moment of being kind to yourself. What happened? What did you do? What were the sensations, the colours, perhaps the smell, the aroma? Really focusing on that instance of being kind to yourself. And then recognizing how that experience felt in the body. Where in the body did you experience that kindness? What sensations were there in the body when you chose to be kind to yourself? Sitting with the memory of the experience in your mind's eye and considering the sensations in the body when you chose to be kind to yourself. How did it feel? Perhaps there were emotions connected to that instance. And then when you're ready, letting go of the memory of the situation, but sitting with the sensations of kindness in the body, allowing them to grow, exploring them at the deepest level of our awareness, those sensations in the body generated by an act of kindness to ourselves, whatever that was. Our focus being the sensations in the body, any feelings connected with that act of kindness. Recognizing that those sensations are there whenever we choose to be kind to ourselves. Then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, allowing awareness of the situation or the body sensations to fade gently into the background as we prepare kindly and gently to bring the practice to a completion just for now. Drink in the possibility of being who and what you really are, so fully alive that the world looks different, newly born and vibrant, just for now. I'll sound the bell to bring the practice to completion and wish you all the best for the day, the week ahead, and look forward to practicing with you again. Thanks everybody.